Hello, friends and family.
Welcome back to Three Islands.
Yeah.
What is Three Island? I don't remember, actually. I don't really...
We haven't played this game in ages. Who knows what's happening?
Well, I mean, we beat Blaine, who was the gym leader at Cinnabar Island,
Right.
and we were like, all set to go do the 8th gym battle, which is what we want to do. And then the game's like, hey, why don't you get involved in this nonsensical tangent storyline?
How about some unnecessary sidetracking?
Talk to this person. I'm not Lostelle! She's probably gone to the berry forest. She picks berries there for lunch. Okay, great. I think we needed to hear someone tell us that.
Oh, really?
So I think,
what's
do
this?
we need stuff
Go
at
Duo?
Yes, Go Duo.
Yee!
Do we need anything at Mart? I think we're probably okay for now.
We could look and see what they have. Maybe they have something exotic. Oh, we're going in here apparently. Let's talk
Old Man and Child.
Old Man and Child, my favorite sitcom.
You must never, ever go out to the berry forest alone. Why? There are ghosts!
Apparently they're ghosts. I love how you can just walk over chairs.
Do you not do that in your daily life?
That would be hilarious. You just like go into a restaurant, you're just walking from chair to chair to chair. How about this table, honey? This looks great.
Didn't someone on like College Humor or something make a sketch about like basically like Link breaking into your house and smashing up all your shit?
Yes. Yes, I'm sure
They're
that
just
they
like,
did.
he's the hero. We just have to let him do what he wants. Otherwise, like Ganon will ruin the country.
How about an e-pair potion or two?
Yeah. We did
$75,000.
sell like a lot of shit last time.
Right?
So like, yeah.
They're actually not that expensive.
Yeah. They're not that expensive. The thing is that, like, I feel like the in-game economy in these sort of, like, mid-link generations is not very good. Like, I feel like it should not be very difficult to have a, like, functionally infinite supply of healing items at this point, but, like, we are not there yet.
I know.
Like, in Sun and Moon, you'd be, like, hard-pressed to, like, get rid of your fucking money at this point in the game.
Right. Alright.
Yeah, I don't remember what the hell we did on, like, 1 and 2 Island, but we also visited those.
Yeah, we did.
I'm pretty sure we have to finish this in order to, like, get back to our lives. So we need to find the berry forest. There we go, Bond Bridge.
So I don't need
I tried really hard in this walkthrough that I'm looking at for this to, like, find a map that shows me, like, where the town connects to Bond Bridge and, like, nothing.
So I don't need Chideng to cut this.
No, it looks like there's an item down there. I think it might be decent, but it may not be worth, like, you, like, hassling. It's either a zinc or a PPL. It is the PPL.
What is my team?
I think you have your For Reals team right now. No, you have Asshole instead of something.
Asshole.
You have Asshole instead of Browser.
Instead of Browser.
You might want to switch that for the purpose of there's probably some battles here, I think?
Probably some battles here. We've used Asshole to get here, right? Here.
Well...
It's a meow!
We just sort of had Asshole in our party, having used Asshole to, like, help us get to Cinnabar Island and not having switched a fire Pokemon in to fight the fire gym leader.
Right.
So we don't actually need Asshole right now, is the short. We took a boat to get here.
Okay. Well, we're gonna get rid of him because he's an asshole. He was aptly named, in my opinion. Asshole.
Well, I mean, that was one that I think you put a great deal of thought into.
Apparently I'm healing my Pokemon.
Yeah, that seems to be happening at this point.
Doing what I meant to do.
Yeah.
I remember how to game.
No, I totally believe that.
Yeah. I've been playing so much Breath of the Wild that my understanding of where A and B are is completely backwards. Which is an awful thing, and fuck you, Nintendo, for doing what you did.
Yeah, I was struggling. Recent live stream that I did, I started Uncharted 3 finally. And, like, going from... I've been playing a lot of Breath of the Wild as well. And, like, going from, like, one control to the other is, like, weird.
It's not good.
It's not, like, the worst control, like, mental shift I've ever had to do, but it wasn't good.
It's not good. Oops. I got it. Alright, here we go.
Also, why isn't the technology there to have, like, the parkour elements be, like, recognizable? Why is that so hard?
What do you mean?
I know you've said, from your experience, that Uncharted 4 fixes that problem, largely. But, like, in Uncharted 3, it's still the same shit from Uncharted 1 and 2 and, like, every Assassin's Creed game ever.
Yeah, no, the parkour in Uncharted 3 is pretty garbage.
Yeah.
4 is definitely the most playable Uncharted game, in my opinion, in all aspects.
Yeah.
It's still not perfect. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. I've played, played like 7 chapters of 3 at this point, and like I don't know, Uncharted 3 has good like story flow, which is something the others had some struggles with, where like they would just sort of shuffle you around and hope you didn't give a shit. But like it flows a little better, and like the puzzles seem to fit better into the settings than some of the stuff in the past. I remember having a real hell of a time in Uncharted 2. Like, one of the temples you go to, like, there's like nothing in your journal that really tells you what you're supposed to do, and then there's this weird, like, shining light off of giant statue heads puzzle that, like, isn't intuitive at all.
Right.
And, like, so far I haven't encountered anything like that, but, like, by the end of 2 I was really getting frustrated with, like, any time a puzzle happened. And, like, normally I like
puzzle.
puzzles.
Fuck this game.
Yeah, I, like, normally really like puzzles, and that game was like, fuck, another puzzle. Ugh.
It's something. What level
did you enjoy those Clefairies, by the way?
So good. They were identical. Twin Clefairies. Kind of creepy, actually. This one. What level does is Barney going to evolve again?
I think it was 55.
Oh, Jesus Christ, we'll never get there.
Well, our goal was to get to 50 and then feed him a bunch of candy. That's what we settled on.
Right. We're like not that far from the Elite Four, right? Like I gotta get going on that. Right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like we could do the Seafoam Islands to like grind some. Like that's an option we have. 42 is not exactly 55.
No, it's not.
Or even 50.
It's nowhere near, in fact, either of those numbers.
Yeah.
It's like a long way away.
I had a thought today. You know, we've had most of this team set for a while. Barney's sort of the new addition.
Right.
I think it might be interesting if we try to give all of our teammates a new move before going to the Elite Four.
Oh?
Yeah. Just because...
Damn it.
Most of them are at a point where they're not going to learn another move, like, naturally that is useful.
Right.
We can take a look. I mean, we will need someone who knows Strength to get through Victory Road. I think, actually, didn't we teach Blastoise Strength? I think we did that, and I forgot about it. And then I remembered, and then 9 years passed since the last time we played. But I think we did that.
Do I need to, like, move a boulder or something?
Yeah, there's a bunch of, like, stupid boulder puzzles. Most of them are just like, oh my god, there's a boulder in your way, and, like, a slot in the wall that's out of your way. How do you... It's not exactly Uncharted 2 is what I'm saying.
Got it. Please enjoy the fire!
Speaking of new moves, how about that fire blast?
Ooh, it's pretty good. I wish it had any amount of PP, though.
You could
like
use
I'm
a PP
already
up
out.
on it.
Does that increase its amount of PP?
It increases, like, the maximum amount.
I should do that.
I think it also gives you... Like, I think it gives you, like, a full PP, meaning, like, if it ups it by 1, it gives you, like, 1 more use of the thing right away. But I'm not totally sure of that. It does increase the maximum,
so
like,
if it's 5 now, it would go to 6.
It would go to... Yes, I think the amount that PP up increases the PP of a move depends on, like, its natural, like, how many it has. Like, I think you get more additional PP if it's a move that has a higher cap. So basically, there's, like, some presumption that, like, if you only have 5, it's a strong move, and so it doesn't up it by as many. Because
I see. Well, we're level 43 now, so...
Yeah, we got we increased by 1.
I'm gonna go back to...
Increased by 1 is the name of my nerdcore metal band.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
There's apparently a hardcore band called a Wilhelm Scream.
That's good.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I hung out with a guy yesterday who was wearing a shirt from them, and I was like, oh my god, is that a band? He's like, yes. That's amazing.
Are you, did you get concert tickets to see them?
I did not. Unfortunately, I'm not really into their music.
Yeah, it's
not my type of music. But if there was going to be a band that had a lot of screaming, calling themselves a Wilhelm Scream is great. Yeah. It's not even the Wilhelm Scream.
A Wilhelm.
It's just one of them.
I feel like that's appropriate because the thing about the Wilhelm Scream is that like it's everywhere. Yeah. Similar subject, sort of. You watch any of the new Mystery Science Theater? Ooh, you don't have a Slowpoke.
Oh. What should I do with it?
Maybe.
Twister?
Yeah, Twister is probably fine. does that do? I'm gonna guess 2/3. And a half. Slightly out there. You can use like Thunder Wave.
And try to catch it?
Yeah, that's probably fine. You could also switch to something else and use a weak move, but it might be worth just trying that. I don't remember how many balls we have. It's probably not a ton. No, that's a good one.
Let's try it. This is my least favorite part of this game.
Catching things?
Catching it.
I think you just have like serious PTSD from that
Yeah,
Zapdos.
I do. I freaking do. Like, I'm just like bothered. That was really easy though. Oh god, I have to name it. Shit.
Oh yeah, you do. How about you have a reprieve?
Incredibly slow and dopey, it takes 5 seconds for it to feel pain when under attack.
Oh, that's so sad.
I feel like that's like an asset though in a Pokemon battle.
Yeah.
Of course,
If
the
it
fact
can
that your
win in
attack
5
speed
seconds,
is
it never feels anything. What?
It's a lady slowpoke. It's like a slow lady. I don't know what
Slow
creature it's
lady.
meant to represent. Actually, it's sort of like a
like a
fleshy
hippo.
water bear. Maybe like a hippo, but like the evolved form isn't very hippo-like.
Water bear.
I mean, it's when it evolves, it has like a tail shell, like a weird spiny, toy tail shell. It's supposed to be like a shoulder that just clamps onto the tail, but it doesn't look like that at all.
Well,
It's just like a thing in the anime.
if it's a water bear, then we'll name it after a water bear. Let's see if it fits. Oops. Nope.
Tardo the water bear.
Yep. That's actually funny.
What's hilarious is that you know that someone who's watching this assumes that Tardo was intentional and that you're just being like deeply offensive.
Tardigrade. It's a water bear. It fits perfectly.
It does.
It was meant to be.
That's how you know. That is how you know. Great, you gotta. What else is here on this route that like you might never care about? I don't think much. I think we've already got Bellsprout and Weepinbell.
Oh,
Obviously
Pidgey.
we have 29 Pidgey written up on that.
It's a Pidgey.
Do we have Meowth and or Persian?
We have
We
Meowth.
do have Meowth. You
Yeah,
trained
because
it for a
I
while.
ran into a Meowth and it was like, you have a Meowth. So I definitely already have Meowth. If we see a Persian, then we can catch that.
I think we have Venonat too from outside of Fuchsia City. I think we encountered some.
Oh, Venonat. It's a Meowth. Meow.
Meowth. But I'm not sure I actually got your answer because we got sidetracked by you trying to catch a Pokemon.
What did you ask me?
About Mystery Science Theater. Did you watch any of the new ones? that
Oh,
come out on Netflix?
yeah, I watched a little bit of it with the professor. I watched like the opening, and she was like, "I'm not into this." I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
alright, great.
Just the,
You'd think she would be in, like, it was the wrong time.
Well, okay, so
There wasn't
I
enough
have lots
lead.
of thoughts.
Let's put it that way.
Firstly, we did recently have a discussion where you talked about how she had some level of enjoyment for bad movies.
She loves bad movies.
Did you actually get to the part with the movie?
Barely.
I feel like it's not a good indicator of
No,
whether
it's
or not
not.
she would like that.
It's not. Yeah, it wasn't a good moment. I was like, oh, look, the thing is just out. And she's like, I'm not in the mood for that. I'm like, let's try it anyway. And she's like, eh. And then we watch, she's like, I'm bored. I'm like, okay, great. Moving on.
I mean, so I've watched 6 of them now. I find them to be really hit or miss, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Like, some movies are just way better for it than others.
Yeah.
There's like
I
a...
mean, that was sort of always the case.
that was always the case. I mean, in terms of that, like, it's really on par with the old stuff. Like,
Yeah.
it pretty seamlessly moves into it. Like, I'm not blown away by Felicia Day or Patton Oswalt as the evils.
Me neither, yeah.
But, like...
They were, like, kind of trying too hard.
Yeah, it does feel like they're trying too hard. But, like, Jonah and the Robots, like,
Yeah.
they're great. I'm totally into that.
Yeah.
The sketches that they do based on the movie are on the whole lackluster, but that
Right.
was also like largely the case before.
Right.
Yeah, I don't. There's I think most notable of the ones I've seen so far is there's a clear like Star Wars ripoff called Star Crash that stars David Hasselhoff
Oh my.
and what's the guy's name? Like Christopher Plummer.
Okay.
And well, it's a thing to behold.
Is it? It's great quality television.
It is truly a thing to behold. Like, it's bizarre in that, like, it's way too short to be trying to do as many things as it's doing.
Right.
Because, you know, like, all the Mystery Science Theater movies are only, like, 70 minutes long or something.
Right.
But, like, it has, like, all these different planets, and there's they introduce a bunch of characters, and there's, like, a betrayal, and, like, every time they go to a planet, like, the main character, who's this woman who, like, never does anything in the whole movie, is just wearing, like, progressively skimpier outfits. She had... In one early scene, she has this hilarious, like, bikini thing that's, like, connected in the middle, and then also, like, has, like, a vampire, like,
Oh my god.
cape thing going on in the back. It's like, wow, there are so many things happening in that absurd sci-fi outfit.
Sounds amazing.
And, like, she has, like, this southern robot companion,
Oh, good.
and, like, this weird, like, mutant alien guy who has, like, the worst, like, perm hair you've ever seen, and just, like, continually manifests superpowers that they never explain or establish. And, like, he manages to, like, bring her back from the dead at one point, and then, like, he fights some, like, claymation robots with a lightsaber, and one of them sort of, like, pushes him against a wall at one point, and then he's like, no, I cannot go on, it is my time to die, go and save yourself. It's just like,
God.
what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Like, it's so, like, sloppy, but, like, so weirdly endearing.
Was there jokes about it good? Seems like it's rife for parody.
They were pretty good. So far, I think my favorite has been, there's this really, like, awful, like, time travel movie that, like, it's just, that it's in this, like, perfect sweet spot for, like, they clearly made an effort, and, like, boy, is it just, like, weird and bad. And, like, that movie has a bunch of androids that just look like living nightmares.
In a good way?
I mean, in a nightmare way. In, like, a I now have difficulty sleeping at night kind of way.
That's what you wanted, right?
I mean, yeah, generally that's what I'm looking for in a movie.
The rain continues to fall. I hope my son doesn't drown.
How do you feel about the rain? I hear that thunder only happens when it's raining, but the stats on the game tell me that 70% of the time it'll hit anyway.
It's continuing to fall. What is rain supposed to do again?
So for 2 to 5 turns, rain increases by 50% the amount of damage water moves do, and decreases by 50% the amount of damage that fire moves do. Also, thunder is 100% accurate in the rain, and solar beam does something shitty in the rain.
Because it's solar.
Yeah,
and
and the opposite, there's like sunny day where like all of that's inverted, and like solar beam only takes 1 turn to hit, and like thunder's accuracy goes down.
Oh, interesting. It's kind of cute, I guess.
I like it. It's a little, it's inelegant, is what it is.
Yeah, fair point.
It's like a very flavorful magic card that's just like filled with text. It's like it does the job. You get what it's going for, but like, it's kind of ugly to look at.
Right, I hear you. Acid.
It basically just puked on your dragon.
It did. That's exactly what it did. Oh, I missed. It might be.
Did you use slam? Don't use slam.
I didn't use slam. I used fire blast or whatever the fuck.
No, yeah, fire blast isn't 100% accurate.
Yeah, it does use up your PP even when you miss. That's great. So that's cool. Now that movie's gone. Yeah, see, this is the problem with Barney. Is that I can never use any of his moves because I run out of them immediately.
I mean, I have the impression that the thing you're trying to do with Barney is to have him just have a bunch of really high-impact moves.
Yeah.
Which, like, in the long run will work, but, like, when you have only, like, a couple, it's probably not as good.
Yeah. I'll be fine.
You might be able to teach it Blizzard now. I think you have the Blizzard TM.
Is Blizzard good?
I mean, Blizzard is another really strong elemental move that's not 100% accurate.
Don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it. Oh, yes!
No, but it's paralyzed.
Oh, no!
It cannot move.
Fine. Just goddamn...
Use an Ultra Ball. You just catch it again, like, wait, what?
Aha! Got you so good!
I kind of feel bad for the rest of your team.
They don't get to do shit.
Yeah. Like it's
Barney's out there struggling, like trying to use all of his moves, running out.
It's funny when you highlight it that way. You're just like, they're all like, "Hey, we'll help. Like, we'll totally help out. What do you need, Barney?" You're like, "No, he needs to learn.
He has barely any PP for any of his moves, but
This
he'll
is
get
how
there."
Barney learns." The last season of Barney the Dinosaur was a really grim show.
The shock collar just seems so intense.
And was it necessary to keep the children in cages? I just don't know.
When they were singing
I
the
mean,
cleanup
they
song, it was
learned,
just
but
boom.
none of them seemed to want to share after that.
Oh no, I'm poisoned now.
I guess we don't have a weeping bell. Which explains why looking at that is like, wow, what is with that sprite? What do they do to it?
It's pretty derp.
It is, I mean, in fairness, weeping bells are really derp Pokemon, but that sprite really seems pretty derp.
Oh no, my evasiveness. Oh
You
no,
like
my
this
poison.
one, like, Charlie Brown curl of hair going on at the
Yeah.
top that I guess is supposed to be a root on its head?
Yeah. Got you so good!
You
Oh my
did
god, I'm gonna
get
level
it.
up. I'm gonna level up. It's gonna happen. Oh, such hard leveling up. It happened.
Such hard leveling up.
Oh
What are you
yeah,
doing
you
over
love
there?
it.
You drinking a Mike's Hard Lemonade?
I beat her! Alright, that's an episode.
She just said something smells unpleasant. I think you farted when you were struggling before.
You might be right about that. Am I, like, close to a thing, or should I...
I think not. You mean like a Pokemon Center?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
Alright, join us next time when we will be back here after healing our dudes. Is that right? Right enough.
I mean, it's certainly right enough. Are you ever going to take it out of a box?
Nope. This is the only time we'll ever have read that. That was so scary, thank you for catching David Blaine.
Let's see him escape from that box, motherfucker.
I got a berry.